Wall Street Journal just outed Elon Musk for having secret conversations with Vladimir Putin. One conversation was actually a favor for China, in which the Starlink satellites would not be activated over Taiwan, and of course, Musk agreed. And Musk has been in frequent contact with Putin since 2022. Yes, that same Elon Musk who's donated $120 million to the Donald Trump campaign. So far, Elon hasn't said anything about the conversations. The Kremlin spokesperson Dmitry Peskov said they only had one conversation where they talked about space and the future. None of this should come as a surprise if you've seen his tweets and his stance on Starlink being used in Ukraine over the past 2 years. When the war broke out, he gave 15,000 terminals to help the Ukrainians out. Shortly after, he wanted to cut it back. By October of the same year, Musk was calling for peace, in which Ukraine gave up the land that Russia invaded. Then, of course, is his ownership of Twitter, in which he launches a constant flow of misinformation that supports Russia, like this beauty right here. Ukraine's military intelligence has reported that Musk's satellite service is actually being used by the Russian army now. But we don't know if he's being bribed or pressured by the Russians, because the report does say that there are implicit threats against him. That doesn't really hold any weight, because if the US government finds you to be a vital asset, nobody will touch you. Elon Musk is one of the most important people to the United States government. He has almost 100 contracts with 17 federal agencies. NASA is entirely dependent on SpaceX right now for the frequent rocket launches. The Defense Department uses SpaceX to get most of their satellites into space. And one of our most secretive organizations, the NRO, has been using Musk's satellites. So he is a persona super grata to them. The US government stance is they don't love it, but they're not raising any alarms yet. Musk is cooperating with Russia because Russia wants Trump in office. That's it. And Musk wants Trump in office because he knows he will get taxed to death and held accountable by the Dems. But let's be real here. A lot of people have suspected Musk of being a Russia asset for almost 2 years now. If you suspect it and I suspect it, then our government, who knows everything that everybody is doing, has long known this. And we really don't know who is using who. Maybe the US government is using Musk as a pawn to undermine Russia. Maybe Russia is gaining access to US classified information through Musk. So I think there's a lot more to this than meets the eye. I am the Geo Hussar, and I still don't want mandatory Fun Day to stitch any of my videos. Thanks for watching.